Welcome to Here's How We Get There. It's the daily show filled with conversations about business and mental health in a down-to-earth style with real-world language. Now let's dive in with your co-hosts, Kenneth Shark Kinney and Trey Tucker.
Okay, if you're a Garth Brooks fan, the only way you're going to hear his new album is if you dust off your CD player or go buy a used CD player. So, Shark, I see you're in line at the Bass Pro right now to buy the CD because Garth is not only releasing it on CD, not digital, but also only releasing it in Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Now, Garth has done this kind of strange distribution strategy before, but in the streaming era, he has at least always come out with something on streaming on his Amazon Music exclusive streaming contract, along with whatever physical albums he's throwing out there. But this time it is literally CD only with no other plans for a streaming release. So before I start ranting, because I'm a big Garth fan, I've seen him a lot live, and I'm going to rant because I'm mad that I can't hear this album because I don't have a CD player. But before I rant from a fan perspective, Shark, I want to hear your perspective from a distribution and marketing angle.
So I think Johnny Cash is rolling over in his grave thinking about this story right now, but I don't know if I fully understand it because Bass Pro has roughly 171 stores, I believe I read at this time. You know, it's a step up from a Cracker Barrel where you get your Dolly Parton and Oak Ridge Boys CDs, but the whole world has moved away from hardware. Now, I don't love listening to Pandora all the time. I don't love listening to Spotify or Amazon Music or, you know, all that. I a lot of times, don't laugh, but I love albums. I still love vinyl, and vinyl's made a comeback, and the sound quality is different. But CDs weren't better than anything. They were just, the first clear way you could stick something in your car and go out on the road, but you don't need that anymore.
Right.
I mean, all my stuff's on thumb drives or anyway, if it's not streamed. I don't even keep, anything rotating with a laser anyway. I don't know what the intent of this is because I don't understand this. At best, this probably the only time you're ever going to find something that could play a CD that's new is a PlayStation or Xbox.
Yeah.
What else do you buy? I mean, nobody's buying a CD player or a DVD player anymore. Right. So I don't know. I'm sure that as his age group gets older that listens to his music, maybe they're keeping that, but they probably also keep cassettes and 8-tracks as well. So Garth is a brilliant, I'm sure they back the truck up, and it's basically a play to get people to go into Bass Pros, which is smart for Bass Pro to pull people in. And that's probably the ultimate play is sometimes it's not just about the album sales. It's just a way for them to collaborate and get more people in stores where they can then sell them a digital subscription to something. What are your thoughts?
That's my only guess as well. Obviously, he's just more worried about the money that the exclusive deal through Bass Pro is going to give him. But it saddens me to think that he really is giving up on people hearing his music on a large scale anymore. Because, I mean, we talked about this earlier. He was massive. He was the biggest artist in music at the time. He was basically back then, he was the equivalent of what Taylor Swift is right now. It's sad because his concerts still sell out anywhere he goes, and there's a wide range of ages when you look into the crowd. But ever since he went exclusively on Amazon Music for streaming, and now with this screwy move of just doing CDs only, it's almost like he's purposely telling his fans, I don't really care if you listen to my new music anymore. And it's sad to me because he still makes good music.
I don't think he's necessarily thumbing his nose at it, but I do like the idea of leaning into, and it's kind of hard to think about it this way, but it's almost like a touch of nostalgia, if you will, by leaning into an old technology that's really not that old, but it just feels that way because we're so, new and hip. But I don't know of any other artists that would really think about doing this either. I think it's probably just a play for Bass Pro to get people to come into the store. Smart for them. If he comes to the Pyramid of Memphis and hangs out at the lodge where you can see some sturgeon in the water and go bowling and eat at Uncle Buck's, why not? And then you can listen to him yodel all the way through the store.
He doesn't yodel, but whatever he did on this new album, I want it to come out on streaming in a month. That's my demand.
Yodeling on Spotify. That's Trey's mix.
Thank you for joining Shark and Trey on the Here's How We Get There show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show and visit here'showwegetthere.com. That's here'showwegetthere.com.